let's begin. Yep. I'll give you a time of 3 minutes.
And then
we'll try to get
if you want, you'll just.
And we'll probably do a few just as a quick break. This is actually like looking to get our intro that they're working on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at half. 6 and a half. 7. You're 2.5 minutes. 8 and 9, 10. Alright, so that's, I think that works out well. We'll probably get through like probably we go forward, take like a 15-minute break, just have a chat. I'm sure there's lots of people that want to talk to each other now in the room. So we'll get through, we'll do 3, take a break, have a chat, because there's been lots of other seeing other people, and then we'll jump back to doing a few more. So, good plan. Starts off.
First, I would like to know how many of people here in the room who don't have software development background? Raise a hand. So during this break time, I would like you guys to come and talk to me, and and let me know what you think about this presentation. Let's talk about before I discuss my project. Let's talk about Caroline, my friend. She is an amazing person. She is a PhD dropout. She dropped out from PhD because of all the technical work she had to do. She's not a software engineer, and suddenly she found herself a PhD in linguistics required skills related to machine learning and all of these things. Nowadays, after the advent of ChatGPT, she's all excited and she's looking in the data, finding patterns, creating graphs, and all of these things. Her biggest challenge is she doesn't have a software engineering background. So if she has a great idea of building an end-to-end product, she's stuck. She can use ChatGPT Playground to build model, but how is she going to build an interface to talk to that model? That is the problem that I want to solve with this Team 54 that I'm calling it, an unimaginative thing. This idea came to the hackathon, so I participated in Mad Hack Hackathon, and in that hackathon, we decided, we had a doctor, and the doctor said, you know what, I want a system that I can use when you go to the hospital, they take your vitals, that is called EMR. And she said that, look, during that EMR, there are a lot of markers from where we can actually predict if somebody has type 2 diabetes or not. And if we know that at the time, what is going to happen is that we will just run another battery of tests and identify it early. Now she's a doctor, she doesn't know coding, and she came to us, and I built the system. And what this system is, it's a very simple solution. There are files related to training a model, so you can find your data you're looking for. Say in this case, we have a Kaggle data file, and what you need to do is you follow the instructions here. There is a README file. Oh, where is that? Are you using multiple screen? Where can I see this?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Can you scroll down? So these are the instructions about how you can set it up and run it. So all you need to do is come to my repository and download it on your laptop and follow these instructions to set it up.
That's 3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes. And the purpose of this is for you to get into, like if you want to get your hands dirty and you don't have a software engineering background, you can use this as your starting point. This code, you can use any like Copilot or anything to understand how this code works. Another good thing about this code is that I'm using Prolog here for making these suggestions, so you will get a flavor of traditional AI and machine learning, and then sky is the limit. Once you develop these basic skills, this is your starter project. Once you develop these skills, you can build your own solution. All this code is in MIT license, so it's free to use.
Any questions?
Questions?
I mean, I'm not technical, going back to your original question at the start. So is this essentially like an interface or something that I could use to help build an application with my idea?
This is an end-to-end application. So there is already a front-end application.
Yeah,
So you can, if you have a data,
yeah.
you can basically look at this code and modify it and use that application as, so you can actually use this as your first end-to-end application.
Okay.
So why person would be used your if they can build their own?
If you don't have a background, it's very hard to figure out from where to start. Like,
But it's
if-
all technical. Like person needs to know a little bit more technical stuff to set it up, isn't it?
this, and that is already provided here. Like, because if you want to build an application right now, you have to go to ChatGPT to set up what framework to use.
Yeah.
What's the framework to use to interface a model to, how to expose the model to outside world, how to connect the model to a front-end application. So if you have a technical background, you don't usually need this. But if you are a non-technical person and you want to do it yourself, then this is scaffolding, basically.
So what's in it for you? Why you think people like? What do you want from the people? Like,
Well, I was very inspired by the way Linux worked, and I wanted to do something similar, but then that's a big ambition and dream, but I'm a Linux person. So that's what I want to do. I want to do something that is similar to that space, that open up this whole AI application building for everyone.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to go to a developer just to get your idea realized. You have a framework that you can use and play with and understand how these things work, and then you can do your own thing. It's MIT license, so you don't have to worry about anything as long as you're saying this code belongs to this person. You don't have to pay me any royalty, anything at all. You can do whatever you like with this code.
We love that. Thank you very much. Be sure to come find afterwards if you want to chat.